This is a slideshow that I hope to present at a faculty meeting where I could talk to other teachers about helping students develop critical thinking skills as they begin to do basic internet research and how to evaluate websites. And the title of the lesson would be, Is Everything I Read on the Internet True? I would go through the stages of critical thinking, and I would talk about how this affects students' evaluations of websites, and then explain that we would be using a lesson plan for a fake planted website to highlight why students need to use these skills. I would talk about the beginning critical thinking skills in relation to elementary internet research. We would be helping students identify red flags when evaluating a website and increasing students' internet safety awareness. I would go through the 6 stages of critical thinking, but more interesting to them at this point would probably be, how does this relate to elementary internet users? In the beginning stages, children would have no idea that the internet is anything but true. As they progress through the stages of critical thinking, they would realize that our teacher tells us that it's not all true. We wonder how we can tell the difference. And we find out the information that we got was wrong due to this fake website that had been planted. They would then be able to implement some of the strategies that they were taught to evaluate a website as they progress through different stages of critical thinking. The lesson is based around a website about explorers called allaboutexplorers.com. They would need a computer or Chromebook, paper and pencil, a list of questions to research about a specific explorer. This is a screenshot of the website, and if you didn't know, it looks like any other website a student might encounter if you Googled all about explorers. Do not tell the students that this is a lesson about critical thinking skills in internet research, that it is simply research that they will be doing about explorers. You'll split them into 2 groups, giving one group of students the fake website and one group a school-sponsored site perhaps, or a .gov, and later explain about how we trust different websites and don't trust others. As they come back together, they will soon discover that their answers are different, and some of them have been fooled. And they might wonder, but why? I read it on the internet. Then we can begin to explain to them different tips of how do you know who created this site, what's the purpose of this site, can you find the same information on any other site? And this begins to develop their critical thinking skills in relation to internet research and websites. And as a school librarian, I couldn't help but include a fantastic book called I Read It on the Internet that I encourage everyone to read to their students at the end of this lesson.